Introduction. Have you ever looked at a price chart and felt like it was just a chaotic mess of lines moving up and down? Have you ever bought at the top and sold at the bottom, only to watch the market reverse right after? If so, you're not alone. And this is exactly why you need to understand the market's language. Think of the market as a battlefield. Every day, traders fight for control, leaving behind clues in the form of candlesticks on the chart. If you know how to read these clues, you can anticipate the market's next move. And that's precisely what Japanese candlestick charting techniques will teach you. The origins of this book. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Western traders were heavily focused on indicators like moving averages, MACD, and RSI. But there was an ancient technique, over 200 years old, that had been largely overlooked. In Japan, long before Wall Street even existed, traders were using candlestick patterns to analyze the price of rice. Yes, rice. And they realized something crucial. Prices aren't just driven by supply and demand. They're driven by human emotions like greed, fear, and uncertainty. Munehisa Homa, a legendary rice trader in the 18th century, decoded these emotions and created the first candlestick charting system. Introducing the author, Steve Nison. But who brought this ancient Japanese method to modern trading? That would be Steve Nison, the man known as the father of candlestick charting in the West. Nison wasn't just another analyst. He worked with top financial institutions like Merrill Lynch and Goldman Sachs and became a trusted advisor for major hedge funds. After years of studying original Japanese texts, he wrote Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques in the early 1990s. And since then, candlestick patterns have become one of the most widely used tools in trading. In this review, I'm going to share with you the most valuable lessons from this book, the things that can forever change how you see the market. And the best part? This isn't magic, and it's not some get-rich-quick trick. It's just about learning to read market psychology through candlestick patterns. So, can candlestick charting really help you trade smarter and make more money? Let's find out. Main content, core value from the book. Why candlestick charting matters. Do you know that market prices don't move randomly? They are controlled by two things: human emotions and institutional money. When traders get greedy, prices surge. When fear takes over, markets crash. The great thing about candlestick charting is that it doesn't just show price. It shows you the emotional battle behind the numbers. Think of it like watching a football game. If you know which team has the momentum, you can predict the next play. In the market, candlesticks give you that edge. Candlestick patterns, not just candles. It's a battle between buyers and sellers. The core principle this book teaches you. Steve Nison makes it clear. Every candlestick tells a story. When you look at a chart, you're not just seeing price movement. You're seeing a war between the bulls, the buyers, and the bears, the sellers. Illustrating the concept. A hammer candle isn't just a cool shape. It's a sign that sellers tried to push prices down but failed. Buyers came back and took control. An engulfing pattern isn't just a random formation. It's a complete shift in power between buyers and sellers. Key lesson. If you understand this, you're not just reading charts. You're reading the emotions of millions of other traders in real time. Important candlestick patterns and their real-world impact. Doji. The market is undecided. Explanation. Imagine you're walking down a road and suddenly stop, unsure whether to turn left or right. That's exactly what a doji represents. A doji forms when the opening and closing prices are nearly the same, showing that neither buyers nor sellers are in control. How to use it in trading. See a doji after a strong uptrend. That could mean the trend is about to reverse. Engulfing pattern, when one side completely takes over. Explanation. Picture a basketball game where one team is dominating, but suddenly the other team makes a huge comeback. That's an engulfing pattern. A bullish engulfing pattern means buyers take full control. Price may reverse upwards. A bearish engulfing pattern means sellers overpower buyers, indicating a potential downtrend. Real-world example. If you see a bullish engulfing pattern after a strong downtrend, that could be your cue to start looking for buying opportunities. Candlesticks are not a crystal ball. They are a decision-making tool, what every trader needs to understand. Steve Nison emphasizes one truth. No pattern is 100% accurate. You can't just see a hammer and blindly buy. You need context and confirmation from other indicators. Example, a doji appearing alone doesn't mean an instant reversal. But if it forms near a major support level, that's a much stronger signal. Final takeaway. Candlestick charting is not a fortune-telling tool. It's a way to see what's actually happening in the market and make smarter decisions. Objective review. Strengths and weaknesses of the book. Strengths. Easy to understand. Even beginners can follow along without feeling overwhelmed. Practical and actionable. You can apply what you learn immediately in real trading. Essential for every trader. Candlestick charting works in Forex, stocks, and crypto. Weaknesses. Not a complete trading system. This book focuses on candlesticks, but you still need to learn risk management and other indicators. Some parts are a bit technical. If you're new to technical analysis, you might have to reread certain sections. Final thoughts. Final takeaway. The market is not just numbers. It's a psychological battlefield. Each candlestick is a footprint left by traders. If you learn to read them, you gain an incredible advantage. Is this book worth it? If you're serious about trading and want to make informed decisions, this book is a goldmine. If you expect a plug-and-play strategy, this may not be for you. If you want to develop a skill that never goes out of style, grab Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques today. You can find the book at the link below. It's an investment in your trading knowledge. Have you ever used candlestick charting? What's your favorite pattern? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Happy trading, and see you in the next video.